Hello, my name is Cleo and I'm from 89A. Here, I want to tell you a story that I wrote, which is titled Preserve the Days of Yore. Please enjoy. Once upon a morning, the sound of an alarm jolted Kala awake, pulling her from her sleep. Rubbing her eyes, she sat up against her headboard, taking in the familiar morning routine. Her pet cat, Toffee, leapt onto her lap, purring softly. Kala smiled, the sight of Toffee reminding her of the responsibility she carried. It is to care for the little life depending on her. As an Indonesian historian, Kala's days were often filled with research and advocacy. After setting Toffee down, she moved through her morning routine, preparing for another busy day. Meanwhile, across the city, Liang, a chef between the traditions of her Chinese-Indonesian heritage and the demands of modern business, was grappling with her own challenges, struggling to attract new customers outside of Chinatown. Despite her sister, Yao's, insistence on modernization, Liang clung to her belief in preserving their cultural essence. "If you don't adapt, you'll be left behind," Yao had warned that evening, her words cutting through Liang's resolve. Yet, Liang couldn't abandon the traditions that defined her family's legacy. As she locked up the restaurant and biked home under the dark sky, the cool breeze offered a fleeting sense of peace. Later, as Liang watched the news, a segment about plans to demolish historical districts caught her attention. The authorities and influential politicians supported the decisions, citing economic growth. But Liang felt unease. Across the city, Kala watched the same news with growing frustration. For Kala, these historical districts were treasures, and their destruction would erase invaluable cultural heritage. That night, both women experienced an unsettling dream. In a dark void, they encountered a spectral figure, a human-like form in ragged clothing, its face a haunting blend of pain and desperation. The figure's plea echoed, "Save us, we're still here, it's our home." In the dream, Kala and Liang met for the first time, their mutual confusion tempered by curiosity. As the spectral figure multiplied and whispers filled the void, both women succumbed to an excruciating headache and awoke in their respective beds, shaken but determined to make sense of the experience. For Kala, the ghost's plea felt linked to the historical districts under threat. She spent her following days researching and drafting arguments to oppose the demolition. Liang, too, couldn't shake the dream's vividness and began wondering about Kala, the woman she had met in that strange realm. Their paths crossed again when Kala visited Liang's restaurant for lunch. As they exchanged introductions, recognition flickered between them. "Have we met before? Perhaps in a dream?" Kala ventured. Liang's affirmation deepened their bond as they decided to discuss their shared experiences. Over time, their collaboration grew into a mission to halt the demolition plans. While Kala used digital media to raise awareness, Liang provided unwavering support, encouraging Kala to persevere despite setbacks. Negative comments and online censorships disheartened Kala, but Liang's steadfast presence helped her regain her confidence. As the demolition plans advanced, the dreams intensified. Voice grew louder, their presence extending beyond Kala and Liang to others in the city. Reports of possessions and supernatural encounters surged, heightening public fear and curiosity. These events underscored the urgency of Kala and Liang's mission. With Liang's sister, Yao, offering technical support, the two women finalized their plan for a large-scale demonstration. The turning point came during a night market outside the municipal building, where Kala and Liang led a gathering of supporters. Armed with evidence and fueled by determination, Kala addressed the crowd, her voice ringing with conviction. As tensions peaked, the spirits themselves appeared. Translucent figures emerged, embodying Indonesia's diverse history. A woman in batik, a Chinese trader, a Dutch sailor, and an Indonesian rebel. The spirits possessed members of the crowd, amplifying their voices to demand justice. You erased us. You built over our homes. You silenced our stories. The possessed chanted, their voices a blend of human passion and spectral power. The demonstration grew into a supernatural uprising, capturing national attention through viral videos and news coverage. Inside the municipal building, the mayor faced mounting pressure. As even his guards fell under the spirit's control, he was forced to confront the issue head-on. Trembling, he addressed the crowd through a microphone, declaring an end to the demolition plans. The announcement was met with cheers and relief. The spirits, their message delivered, began to dissipate, leaving the once possessed citizens bewildered but unharmed. Kala and Liang embraced, their efforts vindicated. The days that followed, the city settled into a newfound appreciation for its heritage. Kala's advocacy gained widespread recognition, earning her respect and a raise in her role as a historian. Liang's restaurant gained popularity, celebrated for its authentic blend of Chinese and Indonesian traditions. Even Yao, once skeptical, acknowledged the value of Liang's approach. Kala and Liang's friendship deepened, their shared journey a testament to the power of unity and resilience. Together, they charted a bright future, rooted in the preservation of the past. Thank you for listening.